We're on.
Hello, everyone. God, Susan.
And hello. Yes.
Welcome to Crysalyst.
Welcome to Crysalyst.
I'm Katrina White,
And I'm Susan Lynn.
also known as the Cat.
And Sue Show.
Awesome. So, we have decided to create a whole series of 3-minute videos.
Yes.
And so we're going to try and keep to our promise of just 3 minutes.
I think we can do it.
Today's topic?
Self-care. What is it?
Yeah.
And why don't we do it?
And why should you care?
Yeah, good point. So for you, Katrina, what is self-care? What do we mean? We hear that.
Taking the time every single day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
Okay.
Not once a week, not once a month, not once a year, but every single day, even if it's for 10 minutes,
Okay.
to do something for me that
Mm-hmm.
helps me physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Okay. That sounds kind of complicated.
Yeah.
Physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yeah.
So is it complex?
No.
I'm going to surprise you.
Okay.
Please do. I didn't tell her I was going to do this beforehand.
She always does this to me. But it's all right. Go with us. Keep with us.
We were talking beforehand. Both of us made sure we had something that we really felt comfortable wearing on our feet.
Mm-hmm.
And this didn't take any extra time. It's just we knew nobody's going to see our feet except now that I said this.
We're going to show our feet.
Yeah, that we knew that this would just give us each a boost, and I just noticed that both of us did this, and I thought this is what I want to mention.
Yeah.
And it's the tiniest little thing for self-care. Can I show what I'm wearing on my
Yeah.
feet? I'm just going to take.
Oh, no,
off.
show your feet.
Well, I mean,
It's
might
more
be,
fun.
It might be a bit awkward, but here
Like
we go.
our dancing days.
Look at this.
There you
Okay,
go. Put your toes.
I have my comfy slippers on, and inside them I have these custom designed orthotics that
Brilliant.
actually I got years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I need to wear them to keep my feet supported. And I make sure that I take my slippers with me with these arch supports in them everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
And so I happen to be wearing them here.
That's a form of self-care.
And that is it, because that actually affects my whole energy. And I feel like if my feet are aching, I'm going to be, well, a little bit lower energy that day for sure. And then I don't have as much energy to put into anything that I'm doing. So
true.
and I just feel that my feet are pampered when I do this. And then I notice that Katrina, being Katrina.
Want to see my shoes? These are my comfortable shoes
She
that
didn't
make
know.
me feel good all the time. And by the way, all my shoes are kind of like this. There we go. Michael Kors, by the way.
I don't even know what that means.
See,
but I trust that they're good.
it's from my dancing days, right?
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
wore high shoes the whole time I was dancing.
Okay.
And it just made me feel elegant, made me feel comfortable.
Right.
And it's like, I'll go out for a walk and I'm in
Right.
my higher boots. It's
Yeah.
just what makes me feel good. And my arches and everything are aligned to it. So in a way, that's a form of self-care that I wanted to feel pretty on my feet.
And so when you were saying, so self-care could be physical, emotional, spiritual.
Mhm.
So are there components of all of that in your shoes?
Well,
Physical? Yeah.
The physical is, these are pretty. They're suede. They're fabulous.
They have a look.
I love them.
Yeah.
And they just fit. They feel really good.
Mm-hmm.
The emotional side, well, that was the physical side. The emotional side is, I just, makes me feel pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Elongates my legs and
Yeah.
brings out the muscles. And
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritually, it's soothing my soul because it's also reminding me of my days as being a dancer.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah.
And it's simple, and it's these
Very
little
simple.
little things that you could put into your day that could take a minute. It could take 60 seconds to get yourself set up in a certain way.
Yeah.
It could take 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be that you just make a promise to yourself that you're going to sit quietly for 5 minutes and feel your emotions.
So you just got emotional.
Maybe I did, or maybe I just need to sit back. I could have gotten emotional.
So while you're sipping, let me tell you what I did first thing this morning to take care of all 3 things we're talking about.
Okay.
So the first thing I do every single morning is I do a little bit of Reiki on myself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what's Reiki?
Oh,
I do know.
energy healing. It's clearing the chakras. It is releasing energetic toxins. It's just fabulous. We'll do. You know what? We'll do a video on Reiki.
Yeah,
Because it's really cool because we both
topic.
practice Reiki.
Yeah, we've taken courses in it.
Exactly.
Courses
So
in
we
it.
can
Okay.
actually do it to people. Anyway, so I did that, and then I sat at the edge of my bed, and I just thanked the universe for the day.
Let's just take a moment and do that. Thank you,
Thank you, universe, for this day.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Now when you're saying I love you, I'm saying it to the universe as gratitude, but I'm also saying it to me because it's part of my spiritual self-care.
Yeah.
It's about love yourself, love your life,
Yeah.
right? And then I got out of bed and I did some yoga.
Mm-hmm. How long? How many minutes of yoga did you do?
In all, this whole thing just took 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did my
boom, boom, boom.
2-minute version of yoga this morning, which is bend over and try to, just stretch and touch my toes.
Yeah, like simple stuff,
Yeah.
right? This isn't complicated stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then I went to my computer, looked at my calendar, make sure I put in my calendar another 15 minutes, maybe a half hour actually later for some more self-care. I'm going to go for a long walk because it's actually really nice in our hood today.
You know what?
with
We're
the
going
sun
to go for a
shining.
walk together.
Yeah, perfect. And also to do my meditation. But even just breathing was a form of my meditation and thanking the universe. Again, I was in a somewhat meditative state when I said that because I was just waking up.
I'm going to jump in.
Yeah.
We were going to talk about, what is it, self-care? So these are just little ways, and that's self-care. And then why don't people do it? Because it's quite simple. And self-love is apparently supposed to be the big healer of all kinds of things, is loving yourself more. Why don't people do it?
Because they think everybody else is more important or everything else is more important, and they're just not looking at themselves as being important. They clearly are saying there are some restrictions or parameters or conditions around the love they have for themselves.
And we've gone over our 3 minutes.
Yes.
You know what? Just to wrap up, I promised I promised I would jump in.
We tried.
So, I used to think that self-care, I didn't even know what it was. This was years ago, and I used to think, well, it's selfish. Why am I spending all this time on me? And then I realized and I learned that I need to keep filling this well if I'm going to have anything to offer out to anybody else in the world. I have to keep replenishing this well, and I'm the only one who has any control over that. And it doesn't take long, and I feel so much better. I don't feel that exhausted. Oh, I have to, and poor me. I just feel like I have my time for myself, and then I can offer whatever I choose to other people.
Oxygen on you first before someone else.
That's the rule, and I think that's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Do your thing.
And scene. Okay.
Bye.
The cameraman's turning off the camera. I mean, the camera person's
Have an
turning off the
awesome day.
camera.
We love you.